This is Pocket Idler Fishing Pond. Now, if you've always, like me, dreamed of catching the largest, greatest fish, the biggest trophy fish ever, and throwing it back, that way you can tell everyone that it was much bigger than what it really was, this is not the game for you. You are not going to be the fisherman, you are going to be the one managing the pond. In fact, we essentially are creating the greatest fishing haven of all time. Now, this one I thought was free, but it says $10. You can basically, you stock your pond, fill it up with as many of the fish as you can. And then you basically, just like if anyone else has been to like a fish farm or like a stocked pond before, you pay in order to go fishing. The more fish that they catch, I guess they're worth $10 is my guess. So if they catch all of my 15 fish, it's $150. And then I can spend to get more fish. And based on my popularity and how often we're open and the price of the ticket, that is going to bring in the fishermen, I guess. So our goal is to make as much money as physically possible. I'm going to set my price at $10 because that's the price of a single fish right now. There we go. Now we're nice and full. That's $150 worth of fish in there. I like that, actually, that it shows me potential profit. And then how much people are liking it, as well as how much crystals and coins that we have, I guess. I don't know what the crystals are for. But let's open this up. Oh, look, there's already a singular person. Oh, and we give them their own rod. Oh, that's great, I guess. Now, the beautiful thing about this is that if they don't catch anything, we still get the $10 for them showing up. And if they catch a fish, we get $10 for the fish. I thought they could catch more, maybe. I don't know. Maybe they don't catch them fast enough to catch more than one. But who cares? As long as we're making some sort of a profit, I can just let this run now for the rest of eternity. It will autofill, and the pond will stock with amazing fish. However, that's not why I'm here. I'm here to make this the most greatest, grandest pond for fishermen ever. That's my goal. So let's see what kind of mayhem and nonsense we can get up to while they catch their fish. Now, congrats, your pond is now open. Fisher people will begin to visit and fish. Each one of them will pay for the gear rental and for any fish they catch. Oh, there's gear rental too? Is that the initial price, the $10? Fisher people are sensitive creatures, and if they don't make any catches, they'll be upset and will leave a bad review. Yeah, that figures. That's not part of fishing, though. Part of fishing is you have to work for it. Earn it. Fishing is not your guaranteed catch every single time. This bar represents the current time. The white marks are opening and closing times, and the orange is the current. I thought that was what was going on. Once it's closing time and all customers have left, you'll return to the prepping for the next day. Okay, so that's how we get our other menu. Oh, and if I shoot down the birds with my double barrel shotgun, I also get coins, so it gives me something to do while I wait for all of the little morons to go down here and catch stuff, I guess. I call them little morons, but that's my loving term of endearment for them. Hopefully I can, in the next day, get some better fish. That would be nice. And with our newfound influx of money, we seem to be in a pretty good spot. I think I want to increase our popularity, because if we increase the popularity, we'll get a new fish. See where I'm going with this? So let's do that. We're above 3%, which means we can unlock the next new specimen, which is a golden shiner? Aren't shiners like small fish? Aren't they like minnows? I'm not sure about this game. Now, I also want to put a couple of these in really quick. Can I fill the pond with these? As many as I can purchase. Yes. Now go with the green ones, whatever these are. Green sunfish. Okay, that's fine. Those are tiny, and those are kind of awesome, though, because they're still bringing in a lot of money, so I'm kind of happy. Ooh, and because we have a different type of fish, we have people showing up faster. I see what the capacity button's for now, because I was wondering what the heck's going on, because we never ran into an issue where we were running out of fish before. So why do I need to increase my capacity if I have... At maximum, I would have like 12 people show up, and I have 15 fish. But if more people are showing up for the better, more awesomer fish, then I guess that sort of makes sense. But regardless, if we're getting into these bigger fish, we're going to need stronger lines and better poles. That way, our little reed or like stick fishing rod that we have doesn't break before they can haul in their catch. And just like that, with actually just 1 day of fishing, we were able to accumulate $922. It took 3 days to get the first $900. That's actually a pretty good increase. I've also realized that most of our fish are pretty well worthless compared to our ticket prices. So if I can keep the price as far down as possible per fish, which I guess 100 is as low as it'll go, and increase my ticket price a lot, more people are going to be showing up. They're going to be paying the price. Eventually, that's probably going to stop. But until then, I'm going to keep this at a healthy ticket price. Oh, we actually just can skip the sunfish now. We can go right to filling our pond with 20 of the golden shiners. That's a pretty sizable increase. That's like what? At least... Yeah, that's at least 180% increase in profit. Just from selling the fish. That's not ticket prices. Ticket prices were way up there. That's like 1,000%. Which I'm happy with. I don't know about everyone else because they have to pay it. But that doesn't matter. See, they should be happy to give the money to the fishing spot. That way I can get bigger and better fish. That way they can come back and catch bigger and better fish. Eventually, money won't matter. The fish will be worth way more than the ticket price. And then I'll drop it like crazy. Then they can just come in and fish for free. Catch all the fish they want. As long as they pay per fish. You see how this racket is running now? Yeah, I'd say pretty smoothly. That's how the racket is running. Because we've already accumulated about $2,000 just off of a single day. And it's only going to get crazier from here. Now, I could probably increase our popularity and still fill this area with my golden shiner. I don't know how much the new fish is going to be, and I kind of want to upgrade to the new fish. But before I do that, I think I'm actually going to spend my money on getting the cricket. Okay, I see. I want better bait. I want people to catch fish faster. Oh! And that actually increased our popularity, so we can actually get the new fish. It's a goldfish! Have you ever wanted to catch goldfish out of a pond? Me neither, but apparently you can if you come to my pond. Can I fill it with the goldfish? Now, will the goldfish be too big for the rods? I'm kind of worried here, because goldfish can get huge when they're not in a tiny tank. I don't know. Let's actually see before I second guess this decision. All of my life choices, maybe. I may have just filled my pond with fish that no one can catch. That would not be good. Oh no, it looks pretty good. I think they're fine. I think I have successfully managed to circumnavigate the issues with goldfish growing too large when they're not kept in captivity. What are the chances that this fish will actually be worth paying $210 for a day's worth of fishing? Probably... Oh, a Sarasa Comet goldfish. That's actually kind of awesome looking. I like that one a lot. Okay, I could see that one maybe being worth going fishing for. I wouldn't spend $210. I know a boat rental at a local inland lake that I frequent that is about $210 a day. You get a stick with a cricket on it. Oh, what they're probably paying for is the opportunity to take a picture next to me with my new fish stand that I have. I know, it's amazing. Isn't it awesome? It also is going to cost me $40,000 to build a better one, so people better get used to seeing this one, apparently. Unless these fish magically somehow start bringing in a lot more money. Because I have better fish, can I charge more? Not a lot more. 215. How much are these? 166. It's kind of sort of getting to the point where I might want to drop this and increase the cost per fish. Because I can only get about 12 people. Well, now it's probably about 13 people in a day. If I really wanted to min-max this, I could figure out the exact amount, like the maximum amount I could make between these two numbers. I don't want to do that. Let's just go. I will just spend a little bit of extra time in order to gain the money I need, I think. And as I always do, I want to stress test this. I want to see if I could break this. So what I've done is I've cranked up the price per fish to maximum. I've cranked up the price per ticket up to $1,000. If anyone shows up and catches one fish, I have essentially doubled my money. Unless someone sneaks in just before closing time, which people are prone to do, I think it's safe to say that my faith in pixelated humanity has been restored. No one is willing to spend that much money in order to catch one goldfish, which is good. It's unfortunate for me, though, because that means I still have to do this the difficult way. And I wish I could type in a number, because now I just have to click my way down back to a reasonable price. Why do I do these things to myself? That's okay, though. I made most of my money that day just out of shooting the birds out of the sky. I think this number actually affects the price of the birds, too. Now that I'm kind of seeing it, because I wasn't really getting any money for the birds at all, and now that I've upped it to 300%, I was actually seeing that number move, which is kind of awesome. I want to try to keep this value as high as possible now, though, because the price of the fish are actually worth more than the price of the ticket when I have this maxed out. So I could essentially give this away for free and still profit pretty good. Oh, people don't like spending more for the fish, huh? Look at that price just drop like crazy. It's because I have so many fish in there, but still, it's free. Come on. All you have to do is pay for the fish that you catch. Oh, we're close. So 140 essentially is the nice round number that makes this number absolutely atrocious. I don't want cents, game. I want a nice round dollar. Yeah, that's not going to work for me. I'm going to go back to my tried and true method of just charging people an exorbitant amount of money to catch a single fish. And a few days later, we have the next step up from the goldfish, which is... oh, a bluegill! Okay, we're finally into a fish that I am familiar with catching. Oh, good. How much is this worth? 256. That's not bad. Honestly, that's not bad at all. That's way better than all the goldfish and small, tiny fish that we've been catching so far. And hopefully this will increase our income quite a bit, because I'm only making... I'm not making a lot from just upping the ticket price, because it doesn't matter how much I up this, it seems like people are never happy enough to show up and catch enough fish. So I've been trying to keep it in the green. That way people show up faster. Because now it's actually getting to the point where the fish all by themselves are outpacing my ticket prices. So we're finally getting into a good spot, I think, as far as money making. It's still really difficult, though, to get popularity. So I'm going to have to buy popularity, I think, which basically means I need to increase my stand a little bit more and continue to shoot down as many birds as fly over the top. I'm also, in my head, I'm also saving my fish population, because that means the fish, or the birds, aren't eating the fish. Maybe I even use the birds and grind them up and feed them to the fish. That way they get a taste for bird. That way they eat them if they land and try to fish for my fish without paying. If the birds pay, though, they can go ahead and I'll give them a fishing rod and they can catch as many as they want. But I don't see that happening. Birds don't. They're notorious for not having a lot of money. So that's all I'm saying. Well, we're not exactly setting the world on fire, and I don't think this is ever going to be a destination for some sort of fishing event, but it is a nice little pond filled with quite a few little bluegill that people can come and spend $600 on to catch a single fish if they want. And they do, apparently. Now, this is an interesting concept, and I love little games like this where it's kind of small, kind of quaint, very relaxing. I like that, occasionally. I would say I would probably prefer this concept in something bigger. Like, I would love to manage, like, aquarium-style game. If there's an aquarium simulator out there, maybe I'll look and see. I think I heard of one. So that would be cool. I think I've basically played out what there is for this game because it feels like money is hard to come by at this point. And I've played around with the numbers. Unless I'm doing something wrong, I think I've bottlenecked it. And it's going to take hours, if not maybe even like... I think I figured out it'd be like 10 hours worth of game time in order for me to actually progress to the point where I was hoping to get, which was the next 2 fish. So I don't think I'm going to be doing that. I've got other games to play, and you'll be seeing those in the next episode. So thank you so much for watching this one, and remember to take care, and goodbye!